Hello there, this is Dana Arcuri, author, speaker, and wellness advocate. And today I have a serious concern, and it's for both the viewers and the YouTubers who have their own YouTube channel. And I'll start with that. I've been with YouTube for 7 years, and I joined and started my own YouTube account back in March 2011. I've had 7 years of experience. I've seen some very interesting things happening on here, and through the years I've always wondered how come the numbers didn't match up with the likes, the views, the comments, and the analytics. I've always questioned how come they were so far off. I don't know who is in charge of the numbers on YouTube or who's working on the back end as far as, you know, being some form of support for YouTubers. But I think there's just such a severe discrepancy that it needs to be brought out and it needs to be voiced, and we need to talk about this. So I'm curious, if you are a YouTuber and you have your own channel, number one, how long have you been with YouTube? Number two, have you noticed that your views, your likes, your comments, and your analytics are inaccurate? So I'll give some examples and I'll share with you a few things going on. And we'll stick right now with more recent, because that's really probably more concerning to me now is the present time. So let's talk about, I have a recent video, so we'll start off with that one. I have a video called What MLM Taught Me. So if I'm on my home page and I'm either on my phone looking at YouTube or I'm on my computer, you know, it doesn't even matter what device, because the bottom line is when I'm looking at the home page of my channel, I could see the whole list of different videos and it'll show underneath it views. So for example, when I'm looking at the What MLM Taught Me, it shows 6. And it's really crazy because when I click onto that particular video, it's today showing 20. Well, that's a pretty big discrepancy, but let's talk about even bigger discrepancies. So my number one video, for whatever reason, is Flying High with Gabapentin. And for whatever reason, this one really took off. For, you know, maybe people are prescribed this prescription, maybe people who have had negative side effects or severe interactions, or maybe someone was prescribed the drug and they're considering that they'd like to check it out and they want to learn. And so they're Googling or they're on YouTube and they're, you know, looking for potential videos that could be educational and help build awareness. And so they want to know real people and real stories, and that's how they end up on my page. And I'm real, I'm authentic. I share it like it is. I'm a pretty upfront, blunt kind of person. But nevertheless, let's get back to the issue. And that's when I go to my analytics and it shows me that Flying High with Gabapentin is my number one video. Fine, but the problem is this. When I'm on my back end, so I'm in the back office on my own YouTube channel, and I could see the comments, I could see how many views, I could see different likes and details about it. They're not matching up. They're just not matching up. And I think the biggest discrepancy, I mean, we're talking ginormous, is the analytics are showing that I only have 33 comments for Flying High with Gabapentin. The reality is, and this is only as of today, I have 938 comments. So my question is, what the heck, YouTube? Like, why are you doing this? Do you get off on it? Do you enjoy manipulating people's different channels? The YouTubers' views and their likes and their comments, and even the ability for people to watch our videos. I mean, the truth is, I've been having for days now problems where I can't even watch my own videos, that it won't even upload. So what I mean by that is it's already on, it's already uploaded, it's a done deal. It may have been a video that's been on for a long time even, but the problem is I can't see it or hear it, it's black. So when I'm in front of my computer on my phone, it's black. The screen of my video is black. And then you'll see in the little bar go in circles and circle and circle and circle and circle. And even on some occasions, I'll get a little notification from YouTube where it will say that there's trouble viewing it and you may need to refresh your page. Well, P.S. refreshing doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything at all. And so this is a concern. You know, why does YouTube have so many technical issues? I mean, if you're such a big and powerful corporation, which, you know, you are huge, so why don't you have tech people troubleshooting and resolving these issues? And why would YouTube mess and manipulate our likes, our views, our comments? You know, I don't have the answer. I can't give an answer, and I don't know what the solution is, but I really believe that for anyone to have success on YouTube, we absolutely do need YouTube itself as a corporation to be on our team, to be on the same page, to be working fair. And the thing is, you know, when you have someone who is manipulating or changing or altering your numbers and your views and your comments and your likes and so forth, it can make it pretty challenging. And, you know, quite frankly, after YouTube suspended me in April 2018, which I personally believe, in my opinion, for unjust cause, check out the video. If you want details, go to that particular video. But the bottom line, what I'm getting at, is that I've had some time to think and to ponder the question, why should I stay? Why should I stay? You know, what am I benefiting? I mean, number one, the topics I cover and the topics I'm passionate about, to do with mental health, to do with pharmaceutical drugs that are potentially dangerous and could cause destruction in your life. My topics to do with healing, health, hope, faith, and just some, you know, interesting topics even to do with dreams, to do with spirituality. There's, you know, a pretty wide variety of interests I have, but I believe that my interests are not really aligning up with YouTube's agenda. You know, their agenda may not be as conservative, but it also, they're not for people such as myself who are whistleblowers, who will call out the truth. You know, sometimes people don't appreciate truth tellers. Some people are very intimidated by us because they don't want us to blow the whistle. They don't want us to share the truth. And they find ways to silence us, to censor us, and to keep us quiet. And I myself have experienced this, and so many other people, whether it's on Twitter or Facebook, people are talking every day. I'm reading people's posts. Recently it was someone on Twitter saying that their content was deleted and removed for whatever reason. And then on Facebook, it's constant. On Facebook, I have to say, because Facebook is probably the #1 social media source, especially for people 30 years old on up, there's a lot of issues going on with Facebook. I actually question if we should call Facebook hate book, because nowadays it's turning a little bit ugly, a lot of ugliness and hate and mean and division coming on out. And so it really is disheartening, because social media and just the internet in itself could be used for something so positive. But you know what? Sometimes we have to understand that things happen and people are not always on our team. They don't always believe what we believe, that we could have a difference. And while it's fine to have a difference of opinion, because hey, I've had plenty of people share on my comments of my views, you know, my videos, that they're not having the same view as me. They may have had a different experience. And so we could really appreciate that. We could really understand that. And in this world, it's fine that we could have different experiences and different viewpoints and opinions. But the problem is when there is this unfair unfairness and this manipulation and changes in the numbers that are not adding up, and the discrepancies are so gigantic, we can't miss it. I mean, anyone who has a YouTube channel, you need to go into your analytics. You need to be seeing, do you have more men? Do you have more women? Who are your viewers? What country are they from? What videos are your top videos? Put more time and attention into those. Always, always converse with your subscribers and your viewers. Always answer questions. Be there to like what they say, to hit the love button. Give a little love to your subscribers, because, you know, this is what it's all about. You know, it's about building relationships. It's about making very meaningful connections. And I'm going to end with this. I don't know what I'm doing with YouTube. I haven't made that decision. But today, when I went on to one particular video to do with my red cardinals, it really, really, really touched me. And I have to say this, thank you. Thank you for you subscribers and viewers for sharing a piece of your heart and your life and even your trials with me. Thank you for telling me that I gave you hope. Thank you for sharing with me that you were suicidal, that you were on the end of your rope, you were ready to call it quits, but after you watched my video, you gave it your best shot, that I gave you hope and encouragement and spurred you on. I can't tell you or even express how much this means to me, that I am touching lives in a powerful way. And this is my reason for staying here. It's not about YouTube. It's about my subscribers. It's about my viewers. It's about the people who are following me, who are giving me positive feedback, who are telling me that they understand. They understand what I've gone through. They understand the hell on earth I've gone through with benzos and some Balta and various drugs, and they're sharing their own rock bottom with those very same drugs. And some people, you haven't had a negative reaction to medicine, and consider yourself blessed. Consider yourself so fortunate if you haven't gone through horrific negative experiences with medicine. But I wanted to give a shout out to all my viewers and all my subscribers, that I do appreciate you. You are there. Your comments are important to me. I spend a lot of time reading your comments. And I want to say, I'm not getting paid by YouTube. I have no reason to stay on here as far as money and monetary gain, because I'm not getting 1 cent from YouTube. You see, they monotonize and they do this whole system where the topics I talk about, like medicine and mental health and faith, they don't like those topics. They don't really have a whole lot of agreement and understanding and compassion for these very, very meaningful topics. And there are subjects that are near and dear to me. But I want to end with this, that because I know I'm helping people, because I realize that God is using me in a powerful way. He has me for such a time as this to share my stories, to share my real experiences, and to be able to touch other lives in such a positive, powerful way and educate people. You know, it's all about learning. It's all about growing. It's all about being transformed. And it's a life journey. It's beautiful. You know, it is so beautiful because we're growing and we're growing together. And I love you, and I thank you so much for liking and subscribing and sharing my videos. Continue to share, continue to respond to my videos, and I will be sure to read your comments and to be there for you. Thank you so much. Feel free to check out my website at danaarcuri.com. Have a blessed day.